Hello and welcome. Right, I've just set the worker going. I'm just going to grab the 11 meter as well. I'm going to see if we can get this time to work with both, although it should finish really quickly. Not you. I don't think there's Alan. Yeah, you'll have, not really. Now, this is true, actually. Let's upgrade the little... No, actually, you would actually do without any kind of upgrading. A little bit far out. So this could be the windrower. And then the baler can be... I'd say that the fence probably the best because it can sort of turn on a dime. And we'll leave the orange on. I will upgrade him because he is very, very reasonable to upgrade. In fact, we could probably do that now. Yeah, I'm sure it's really, really reasonable. I think we've repaired everybody. So, engine setup. 3,000. I mean, come on. That is just unbelievable. Yep, definitely. Without a shadow of a doubt, that is amazing. Right, so it shouldn't struggle quite so much. I suppose that's a good test. Let's just see. How is this now? At pulling that in comparison to... Ooh. So, comparison to how it was when it was a 90. Yeah, ooh, completely different. Still got spongy brakes. In fact... Because it's now 250, the brakes are even more spongy because it's got more power to stop. That's the one thing that... Yeah, it's the one thing I noticed before about the tractor. Obviously, the more power it got. So I thought it was a 200, but yeah, the more power it's got, the more obviously... Ooh, got a bit of... I think we ought to, like, assist the map maker a little bit on that. It's a bit odd in it, so let's just stick a bit of grass in there. That'll be a late night. Oh yeah, I think we might need to do the painting first. Yeah, it's when they're really busy at night and just like do a wisp of that on. Yeah, I've seen JM Game do it as well. And quite a few map makers. Really? That's it, that's it. Never know about that late night when they were pulling a late night so that the map was finished so that we can have great fun on it. And the realism element, and I've got to be honest, this has got that in spades. It's beautiful. Just a few, as I said, yeah, little things. I'd imagine it was the first map. I'd imagine, but it's gorgeous. I'm not having a go at the beauty. I'm talking about playability. And again, nothing too terrible. It is gorgeous. I really like Andy. Right, so then we'll get this going on the windrow course, and I think it's time to go to a time lapse because this is going to take a while. Really, we might just keep the one mower going. I reckon. Yeah, we're on Euros. We are. That's because I was in the Alps earlier. I was. Yeah, enjoying that a lot. But this is where the music's playing. So this is where I am. Right, so then, let's go into that time lapse. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. was going to grab all of the bits and bobs, and I thought, you just fertilised it. I'd leave it alone. It's true. Yeah. I forgot with a little bit at the top, but I thought, I'm not sure that's really totally realistic. I thought I could make it. I just wanted to try with the Rubicon, see if I could actually do the first round. I could. I wasn't too far out. Touched it in a couple of places that I shouldn't have done, but not too terrible. All things considered. Yes, I did a couple of troublesome bales, as you will have seen. Yeah, it's weird. I didn't listen to the instincts. I always say about listening to your instincts. I could see it was on a hill. I thought, he'll be alright, he'll be alright. But my instincts were like going, nah, it's going to fall. Guess what? My instincts were right. It does go to show you are always sensible to listen to your instincts. Yeah, often driving instincts in this game. Right, so we could go the other side. I think we've got more than we had last time. We're 2, 4, 6, 8 bales. That's not bad now. It's going to be a bit awkward, isn't it? Really? Gonna have to like skew them at an angle. Oh no. They don't take up so much room when they're like this, do they really? Strap. Fantastic. Stick them away and make sure we've got plenty of water. So, yeah, our business is obviously it is true, it is not the best business in FS25. Oh, 108. I'm sure we didn't have that last time, so we just need to quickly grab the Rubicon and finish that off, which we'll do now before I forget. So no, I'm like, I think, oh yeah, I've done that, and like I've not done the middle bit. So let's just do that now. Yes, harvested, fertilized. Yeah, this bit's fertilized 100%. It's just the bit in the middle. Yeah, let's go the proper way. It has got the stairs over the back, can't they? I'm trying to observe that, but I don't always do it. I'm trying to. Right, let's get this done. I think we did this last time. You could sort of... It's not terribly wasteful to go straight down the middle with this one. It's not far off. Just a tiny... Oh, no, I think I got it. I thought I missed it, but I don't think I did. Yeah, there's a little bit of overlap, but I'd sooner be a little bit of overlap than go all the way down for a little tiny bit, really. Yeah, I mean, there's always got to be a bit of wastage on the odd turns and things like that. But the other thing is, equally as important is your time, or probably more important is your time. It's beautiful. Gorgeous. Yeah, I realised I'd got the fertilizer spreader, and I was thinking, you just paid for a fortune for your, like that's like we used 1% less than last time. Yeah, you paid for all your fertilizer, and now you're going to use like solid fertilizer after spending a fortune, or nearly all of our profit on the Rubicon. You're going to go and do that? I thought, don't you dare! You were going to use that Rubicon, definitely. So yeah, I think also it would be wise to swap. This is the 160/90, isn't it? Now let's just see. I think it's in the wrong place. Yeah, it's not. I think if we upgrade it to 180, it's a bit slow. I just suppose really we could do it. Let's just push that along. It's not hurting. So just grab the back one. I think the John Deere should go on this, and this could go on that one because that's adequate. Nearly. Yeah, it's 160. This is, I think, presently, and that's a 170. Yeah, because it is only fold-bar mower, really. It's not... right, we also need to fold it. Yeah, it's a fold-bar mower with an exoskeleton to strengthen it, really, you could say. But yeah, that's not quite... So as we found out, this is actually much more powerful than I thought it was. Yeah, it's a really good tractor. So this, let's set the course. It did bump over that the grid a little on the buy point, but not terribly. I mean, in real life, they'd actually lift it, wouldn't they? So So let's change this because it's no longer the 11. So it is now going to be the 8.6. So let's clear the current. Set the 8.6. Brilliant. So that's ready for next time. And we'll do the same for you. So you're going to be exactly the same. I just like to get these things ready. It's I always think it helps, especially if, I mean, at the minute we've got one purpose, and that is to grass, you know, to do grass. So clear, load. I still won't say activate. For so many years you had to like say activate. Now you don't. So the windrows at the top, the field's done already. Amazing. Yeah, so no, I'm imagining after the end of this year we're going to need to lime next year, I would say. Like our little field one that we're not actually treating as a field is, yeah, definitely. So water, we want to check the water in our mini self-sufficiency. 82 tons of digestate, got to keep an eye on that as well. So the grass is... the grass is not over there yet. I believe it's still on the trailer over here. All 180 tons of it, was it? It's a lot. Alright, let's get these in, and then we might actually be able to... No, I'm not sure we're going to squeeze past that. We're sort of like... We're really making it difficult. We just plonk the Rubicon and the Massey. This is a beautiful... Oh, there's more room than you think, I think. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to stop. It's got collisions on it where the stand is, and I don't think it should have. I think I've actually got something switched on that shouldn't be. So, yeah, I need to look at somebody else's or one of the Giants ones with the stands and check what I've done wrong. So I'm sure, yeah, every time you brush past it, you hit the collision for this hidden stand that's obviously... you can't see it. Yes, it's funny in a way, obviously, isn't it? It's as a modder, you see the world in a different way. You know, you just see the tricks that everything's got. The fact you can't see something, but it's really there. It's sort of like a magician. It is. You're looking for how the tricks are done. But I still enjoy the game. When I first thought about modding, I thought, won't it spoil the game for you being able to see through like how everything's done? And I thought, well, it hasn't actually, no. I still enjoy farming, and I don't let the two things get in the way. Yeah, I still really love that. Maybe because it could have been, I suppose, because I did the virtual farming and the content for such a long time. Maybe if I'd started as a modder, maybe that would have been different. So, yeah, we need to grab our... That's a real good bargain, isn't it? 250 horses. Now then, let's just push it back, which you can now manage to do very easily. That's just as I said, it's just the brakes. The brakes, I think, are set for the 90 horsepower, but they're still a bit spongy, even with the 90. Now, this is like a hill. But if I soften it, everything will like be buried. So it's one of them. What do I do for the best situations? And I haven't really got the answer. Let's tell that big bales. I think it rips things to pieces at about 7,000 litres a second, or it might be more than that. Yeah, it might be. That didn't sound right. Right, okay then. Water. Ooh, that's good timing. So water. Nearly filled. So grass 185,000. So 90,000 we'd need. Let's just see what that is then. Oh, we could have done with that a few minutes ago, but you know, we're not bothered. That is brilliant. 17,000. What a cracking deal. Which now means we need to change the configuration of the baler. Yeah, because it can have those arms on. so you can like drag it around all the time. So that would be fantastic. So no, let's go through till 3 o'clock. I don't think it's been too long a session yet, so we'll go through till no, we've done everything. It's our life is very simple at present. We haven't got an awful lot, no animals, we've got not enough money to do anything, so we'll enjoy it while it lasts, because soon enough we'll be doing more. Fantastic. Excellent. So then somebody's letting their fields go to rack and ruin. Well, we seem to have a glut of telehandlers this month. Now that and me, we don't get along. No, we don't. It's true. Now then, do we have the Schaefer for a change? Because it too is, I love the way these move, the articulated. There's something special. It was this I sort of first got used to before, but we got the pull behind. Have we got part of that already? I think we've got the... It's a case, isn't it? Yes, that was probably what we ordered. That was the thing probably that came, not that. Yeah, so we're going to have that definitely. Never. It's just tyres, isn't it, this? Yeah, that will do nicely. Definitely. So that is brilliant. And we will sell... I'm sort of debating. It's just at the minute, money-wise, it's worth more to us to sell. It's a shame. Isn't that the same colour we had last time? Yeah, I don't like this, and I should explain completely why, because it's faffy. And I might show you what I mean. We'll go down the shop and sell it, and I shall show you what I mean. Again, we're all different. We're all built different. I'm not like trying to convince anyone else that it's a bad idea to have it or anything like that. But my life it's a bit tight, isn't it? Yeah, I shall show you. We shall borrow the Merlot spikes. No, we've got no straps on, so... Nice one. Not bad at all. So, let's just grab your spikes and borrow them for a minute. So, not that we really need another a 9-footer, but sometimes, as you get, like, more and more, it is nice to... you can sort of do 2 fields at once, depending on what you're doing, really. Yeah, I do love how low it is. I obviously like the fact that the thing lifts, although I very rarely use that. And I've had this quite a few times now. But what I don't like is, you see the number 1? Now, I'm lifting my arm. Can you see it moving? No. Now I can move my arm. It's the most important function on this thing. Why would I want to faff around with pressing numbers 4? Gordon Bennett, I mean, it's crazy. It really is. Again, each to their own. You know, this IC and all the rest of it. But to me, it's just like faffing around. I just want to use this in the function it's supposed to... Right, now, we've done it, although how many clicks am I going to have to do to get to the implement? Well, quite a few. And that's why I'm not a massive fan of this. I may even take it out of the game. It's just, to me, it's just, nah. Yeah, it's a shame, because obviously the 3-point hitch is brilliant, but I've got to faff around every single time to use it. So, no, for me, it's a no-no. Now, a lot of what they do is good. I'm not having a go at the modder. Again, some people will probably love it. I like things to be simple so that I can use them quickly. Because it's all about efficiency for me. That's inefficient. But to some people, that's the best thing since sliced bread. And that's it. I'm not having a go at anybody. I'm just saying, from my perspective, it's awful. From other people, it's probably brilliant. Right, let's just grab that. And we'll go through till the morning, do the sales, and I think that's probably not a bad place to leave it. We're getting through the months. Obviously, we've got August, September. I think we'll have to do well, a second grow stage is my normal thing, because I want it to grow fully so we don't miss the April cut. Otherwise, it's like not quite right, and then you know you're faffing around anyway. So yeah, we've done everything, haven't we? There's nothing else left in our price range. So we're going to go through till tomorrow. And till indeed 8 o'clock. But we have nearly been a year on the map now. And I think we've not done badly. Now, obviously, a lot of it was due to the leg up from the fact that although we did a start from scratch, we actually had the equipment, without which we still would have been all right. But it really did help a lot. I mean, we've sort of got 2 telehandlers technically because we've given the shop the loan of ours. So, yeah, it's not really... So, now this is some... Oh, I did see what I just saw. Now that we're having... I was deliberating on whether or not I was going to buy that. Oh, the Kong Skildy. Come on, we've got to have that. That we have. This just suits our thing so very well. Now this I wanted to try. I think it's bodies actually. It might be this that has. I think it's the body that has the the hitch. No, that's yeah. I think it's still. So let's have a look. How much are the bodies for this? Now we know we've got to observe. That's a terrific amount of 60% off. Wow. This is what I was talking about with this, and it is surprising in my head. Now, in the other game, there was an 18-meter spread. That's 15 meter. It's just slightly like, I mean, they're 12 meters. I think they're. Again, I know we're all different. Some people might. I've done a 12-meter spread. It took me forever to get around the field, and I thought I've got better things to do. Right, so we definitely want that. That is just tremendous. So really, we want quite a lot. But if we're going to do this, now I know I've ruined my plans because I just set the mower going for next time on the John Deere. But you know, sometimes you just got to do what you've got to do. So let's take this down to the store because I think it was worth. I know it's not worth a lot, but what I mean is we ought to wash it though. Really, I think the store will do that. That'll be their after service delivery. I always love the way that this wobbles in the wind. It's just quite amazing, really. I can't wait till we get into agriculture. I'm hoping that over the winter, because there's not a lot we need really when you consider it. We've got a seeder stroke planter and a seeder. Grass equipment we've got absolutely tremendous, including the pickup by Fluffy Mods, which is, I know we've not used it because we did get a baler and all the rest of it, but yeah, it's we could have gone that route equally as well. We've got trailers coming out of our ears. No, you need to touch the handle on this one. Or around the handle. Yeah, some of them you have to click. Well, it varies, doesn't it, by map to map. I wish there was a convention. A mappers convention where they all agreed you'd either got to click on the handle or you've got to click on the gatepost where it would be. Because it's sort of like you go from map to map, and I suppose the other thing is I don't know if everyone else does multiple maps or whether you all concentrate on a map and that's your map until you've reached your conclusion as you're happy with. But obviously with doing content, seriously, I've got so many maps going, it's unbelievable. I mean, I've nearly filled me 20 slots. Some that I'm waiting for a map update, but yeah, mostly with just juggling really. So let's get these now. We'll get through the gate with these because they're not exactly big. I mean, the Kong Skildy will be something else, won't it? Let's be honest. Surely we can get these. They're not exactly big. Ooh, he says. Now that's a big enough door for you not to hit the post. No excuse. It's a little bit. If that was a 10 meter, we'd have to like do a trick, wouldn't we? I know it's lost a bit of value. It's still a bit off the Kongskildy though, that's all that matters. So let's grab the Kongskildy. We do want the collector, which is a no. Do we not have the collector for now? Just so as we've got it. Because we can't really afford to... So let's grab that and sell it. If we're trying to have the... Otherwise, we're not going to have... And obviously, I want my beautiful tractor. Definitely. It's all been all by at once, hasn't it, really? It's all happening all at the same time. Our money was getting up nicely, and then all of a sudden we get a load of equipment. Am I complaining? No, just explaining. Yeah, it's... we've gone from rags to riches again, because we're going to like spend most of our money on equipment. It is nice. Oh, front mower? Ah. Well, we've always got my mower for one go while we wait for the Kongskildy. Let's grab you because you're an unbelievably good price for that sort of horsepower. Fantastic. And that we're going to have a look at the backs before we commit. I would have thought they were in trailers or miscellaneous. I would have thought miscellaneous, but like not miscellaneous in vehicles. Miscellaneous down here, I would have thought. But I might be wrong. We'll try miscellaneous first because a lot of that type of thing is down there. Oh, that's a long way. It is a long way. Here we go. Miscellaneous. You watch, it's going to not be in this now. My reverse dolly, or is this the right one or the wrong? This is the right one. This is no longer the reverse dolly, this one. This is something else. This is my secret project. That's not terribly secret because I'm showing you. Yeah, that I'm not worried about that. I was originally going to do my own version of the Schnuffelstuck, but it's sort of developed into a trailer for a lorry that we shall see whether it gets pulled off. Now, the original one still is the reverse dolly. Now that really is maybe going to be a reverse dolly that gives a lorry the ability to have like 3-point links things and act as a tractor. So yeah, that is, it does work. It's just not quite right, as in the angle of the thing isn't quite right, but it does sort of work. But I've yet to figure out the whys and that. Yeah, so it's not quite right, but it's been a long time coming, this one. I've had it for ages, and I knew that I wasn't quite ready for it, and I'm still not quite, but I am getting there. So anyway, we're getting sidetracked. Let's have a look. So we were almost right. So I think it's got to be in trailers then, hasn't it? Or is it going to be in the car section? I think it's separate now, isn't it? I'm sure it is. It might be in flatbed, semi-trailers? I would have thought so. I would not have thought so. Yeah, you see, you've got all sorts of this kind of thing. Multi-loaders, the Brandt, the more Brandts, yeah, the multi-fruit. Okay. Might need to look in its section then. Okay, so let's try flatbeds as well, because it could just be one of those. It might only have like one, but could, I suppose, be under... Oh, hang on. Swather transport. Swather pack. Traders? Semi-traders? I once have thought so. No, not. It's so we're going to need to look in DLCs, aren't we? So what is it called? I hate this because it takes me ages to go through it, and I realise I've dragged you through it. So let's have a look. Can we see any pictures shouting at us? The silver. Is it a lizard silver? Repair. I'm looking for vehicles of the vehicular type. Blood silver. Here we go. So what are you under then? Tanks transport liquid. So that'll be in the liquid section. Short flatbed. Ooh, normal flatbed. Agrotono, he knows his way around mods. Yeah, now that's what I'm thinking would be practical, but please tell me it has indeed got attachers. Yeah, brilliant. Ooh, adjustable hitch. Now that's a little bit snazzy. No, we're going to go for adjustable hitch. Definitely. Yeah. I like it a lot. So yes, we are going to buy that. We can't buy it like that though. Top hitch. Ooh. We definitely, this is going to be a favourite of mine, I can tell. Yep. So that means we have got to buy that now. We're just going to go as is. Has that gone up? Oh, you Wally. It has gone up. I will allow me to sell that. That was a mistake. I was thinking, I'm sure it was cheaper than that. We just broke the rules, but we will rectify this. And we will allow no loss of money, because that was a genuine mistake, not one of those silly ones that you make. Well, it was a silly one that you make, but yeah, what I'm saying is you couldn't do that in real life. Well, you can click buy now, I suppose. So about 1,750, I think. 1750, and then we're quits, and then we'll buy it the proper way for 11,000. I was thinking, I'm sure it's cheaper than that. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still brilliant. It's a bit bad, admittedly, but suspension. Oh, no, we can't afford it. We're a bit, yeah, we'll have it as is. So, brilliant. That is amazing. It is. So, that we are right down to 111,947. We got anything to sell? Not really. No, we're all good. And we are filling this up. So we need to, like, make a bit of room. Yeah, no, I've definitely... Now, this is powerful, but it's still small. There is no escaping from this fact that this is a small tractor. Yeah, it's a... Weight-wise, it's only ever going to be a small tractor. It's got power, a lot of it, but we can pull big trailers really well, but it's still got a weight problem, obviously. But I do love it, and I've got my new proper emblem, the 4077, although it is a bit obscured, really. BI Industries, the 4077. Yay. Excellent, love it. Did I have anything inside the cockpit? I remember if I actually let the side down by having a few class things inside. I think I covered my tracks. I think I did all of the things like that as well. I did. Right, and that is that. Yeah, so we have got a few tractors up here. What I might do is grab a bit of this. I don't think, yeah, most of these haven't got a hitch. Might actually bring... Now, I can't do store deliveries even if I wish to, so there's no possible way I can cheat. Because at the minute, it's not working. I shall show you. It does the showy bit, but you see, it usually makes a move and it makes a click. You won't hear any clicking. I'd have removed it, re-added it. So there's something wrong with it at the minute. A mod clash, perhaps, or something, but it's just not working. So, yeah, what I'll do is I shall grab the team and I'll get most of this shifted. Otherwise, next session we can't... Well, let's move this out of the way as well. I hate that when you jump in the wrong one. Does your head in? Let's try that again, shall we? Let's go round this aside. We'll move this along with the rest of our things, waiting patiently for the day when its back will come. And then this may be my new Ridiculous Dominic. Being as Ridiculous Dominic has not released his, this may well be. I used to love the 82 Studios one, but then it started to get a bit expensive. It was like getting silly money for everything. I'm like, no, it's gone from like being my right arm to like it's just too expensive now. Right, so yes, there was still the older one though. I didn't go for the new one because that was mega expensive. I mean, again, for a rich farmer maybe, but not for this little farmer. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to say my goodbyes. I'm just sort of saying we'll repair Do we repair now? No, it's been a long enough session. We'll repair on the field side. We will. So all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.